Hello YouTube, Stuck Case here. One of the follow-up videos on the 45 Super. It's been a little while since I did a video. I've been doing a lot of work here around the house here. We've had to cut down some trees and stuff, but we're back at it. What we have here on the left, that is a 230 grain truncated cone coming out of a Lee mold. It's using a CCI primer. That's 45 Super Starline brass. That particular load right there, I got better extreme spreads out of Blue Dot with this one. This is 12.5 grains of Blue Dot behind that with the CCI primer. It's basically the truncated cone bullet from Lee right here you see with the bevel base, but I used the Eastwood coating on it. So that's basically that bullet, but only with the Eastwood coating. And then on the right, we have the 255 grain semi-wad cutter. I haven't given up on this round. That's the Rimrock bullet. What's unique about this particular load is we have went to Remington 9.5 large rifle primers in this. That's a 45 Super case, Remington 9.5 large rifle primer. Everything you read online says you can't use it. As you can see, there's nothing sticking out. They say it's 200 thousandths or so that sticks out. That's flush. With this Starline brass, I found with the same primer using my 308 that the Remington 9.5 large rifle primer eliminates the primer swipe and some of the issues associated with the primer that I was getting with the CCIs in this bullet. One other thing we've done, we was having some issues with this one with failure to feeds. The Kimber now has about 2,000 rounds to it, roughly. So what we did was I tuned the extractor. Since I've tuned that extractor, I haven't had one single failure to feed of any of the bullets, of any of the loads that I run through this thing. Again, this is a 255 grain semi-wad cutter from Rimrock. I currently don't have a mold with the key style bullet. I do have a 252 grain Lee mold that I use for some other loads, but I've not taken it to the super level yet. We'll shoot these out here. We'll put them on the chronograph and give you guys, let you look at the casings after we touch them off so you can see what the Remington primers do. 45 Super, 255 grain semi-wad cutter. That's a Rimrock bullet. Remington 9.5 large primer in 45 Super brass, Starline Super brass. That's on top of 9 grains of IMR 800X. 1125. 1125. 1142. 230 grain truncated cone with Eastwood light blue coating. CCI primer, large pistol primer. That's on top of 12.5 grains of Blue Dot. $12.41, $12.43, $12.41. Looking at the primers following shooting the 45 Super loads, what I have here on the left are the 255 grain semi-wad cutters that were shot with the Remington 9.5 large rifle primers. And here, as you can see with the primer swipe, these things are hot, but this is what I refer to as the primer swipe, common with the CCI large pistol primer when you start pushing the 45 Super. Definitely a sign of pressure. When you measure these cases, they come in right at around 480. My cutoff with previous 45 AC brass is 482. So we're well within my specification of being able to reload. I check them. I examine the case heads to make sure we don't to get any deformity or any of the large case bulbs associated with not having good case head support. And again, these both come in right at 480, 479 to 480. But as you can see, the difference in the primers. So everything you read or somebody's telling you about that you shouldn't use large rifle primers in your 45 Super, there it is.